How is everybody? Doing pretty good. I got to work from home today. Just to confirm, we do have sound, yes? Awesome. Life is good. You're not even old. Awesome, awesome. Oh, Andrew, you'd be happy to hear that I got the whips command working and the lurk command working. I haven't gotten the unlurk set up yet, but I got the other one. Oh, did you? I didn't see it. Where'd you comment on? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Huh. How weird. All right. Let's start off with this. Yes. Awesome. Don't I have a staff like that? I don't think so. Oh yeah, no, that entire section is just gone from my chat information. How odd. Maybe because I had wandered off. Grab that. And then we're gonna go kill some staghorns. E. Or technically antelopes, but same shit. Hey. Hey you. Give me your horn. Horn, please. Ah. Easy game. Alrighty. Let's make that staff real quick. Should be not a problem. Should. Oh, probably should do that. Hit the button. Perfect. I don't know, do I have materia just sitting around? I do have some materia just sitting around. We'll see. Take my staff and I mill the thing to it. I don't know, that one. Hey. Actually, I guess I know I'm taking a wrong turn, but hear me out. I might be able to get more materia if I hang out here for a few minutes. Or a minute, whatever. Time and space. Awesome. What did I get? Enough. Oh, not that one. Not enough. Darn. I was a fool. And then once we're done with this quest, I have a couple of society quests to do. Which shouldn't take that long, all things considered. Come on. Thank you. Please don't try inserting crystals into my brain. Yes, searching the markets. That's what I did. What happened to fighting? You are not very helpful. Right? Ew. Am I right? I'm sure we'll get there. Alright, you. You lost your girl now. Instantly. Who knows, man? Friend, you need to actually do a thing. No, anything. He's not done a darn thing. This is one of my least favorite society quests. And I mean, it's not even because of the story. The story is fine. It's having to navigate these stupid tunnels. I hate them. One, two, three. They're supposed to be like labyrinthine, so it makes sense why they're like this, but I don't like having to navigate them. It's a feature rather than a bug. It's just not a feature I like. Well, you almost were impressive. Almost. You're doing great, bud. No, here we go. Here we go. He's not a very good fighter. Oh, mad. Finally snapped. I bet it didn't work. Oh, lo and behold. He's not very strong, but he is inventive. He is the nerd that people bully on at school. Uh-oh. Didn't like told to shut up. He'll figure it out. But I want to get that, and I want to get that. Now, time to show off the new mount. Look at how cute it is. I love them. Okay. Listen, they're safe. And I can't use my mount for this for some reason. The Sylphs are my other not very favorite one, but this one is purely based on things like the story isn't that great. It's mostly a comedy story, and also a lot of the quests around it are kind of like this, where you have to be transparent, or you have to look like somebody else, or you have to be on a mount. Like, a lot of them are like this, and that's fine, but too many of a good thing becomes a less good thing. Yep. And now I take this all the way back to where I had it. I think I actually like to go a different route too because of those flowers. Something like that. Excuse you. There's the bottling. All's well in the world. Alrighty. You go ahead and do these real quick. And here. Sober up. Plant. Yep, as always. Oh, not attack. Nope. 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 Destroy the bombs with a sneeze. A big sneeze. Saplings, that's soldiers, not these. And I haven't mentioned it before, but it becomes very clear on a mount like this one where every step is kind of punctuated. There's haptics in the controller. Did I miss? I missed. And it corresponds with, like, wind resistance and footfalls and all kind of stuff. It's kind of nice. I didn't mean to hit Cruise Chaser, but you know, here we are. Alrighty. Oh well, I'm super shielded now. Did not mean to hit that button. Ah. Coffer. Not emote. Saplings are good. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Right, and then I gotta save them from getting, I guess, removed or destroyed or tempered. You forget sometimes that these are still like beast tribes, so them doing, I'm gonna have my revenge. Like, man, you gotta wonder what plant revenge looks like. Unfortunately for you, I know glare. Alright. Now we can continue on the main story. Glorious main story. Can I? Yeah. Bounce, bounce. There we go.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Pah! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to her, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monitarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General, you wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
You know I can't. Although notice how he doesn't use my goddamn title or my name. For el amigo. Have people moved? Let's see if people have moved. No. Everyone's kind of in the same spot. Yeah. I have a name. Or at least call me the Warrior of Light like everybody else does. Oh, it's my girl. Let's go. Hey, let me up. It's real nice being able to just fly over everything. We have come to rescue you. Game, are you okay? Oh man. We get to meet Tim. Irish guard man. Alpha, no. I understand what your perspective is, but that doesn't mean that I'm good at the pin. Okay. Look at them setting up necessary information for the next expansion here at Around Reborn. It's like they planned this stuff in advance or something. Alphino, that's not why we made friends with the guy. Only you are thinking of him in terms of usefulness. This is why you're a problem right now. Oh, people have moved. Hello. Thancred, why are you flirting with Ishgardian noblewomen? Uh-oh. That's right, Tataru is still doing her thing over in the corner that no one's really paid attention to. Oh no, she wants to be a singer. Wants to be a songstress. Oh, okay. Oh no. I see why she left the mining thing. Look at that. The outer shell of Dalamud just sitting outside of a mountain. It looks so good. There's been a couple of those that I've kind of pointed at, but that one's a really good one. It's because you wear that, Alphino. You need better clothing. Let's go. Yes.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Aymeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Aymeric, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, Our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Shiva too. Also, that was a really good scene. Yes, the Ishgard doesn't help other nations speech, but also, he totally just trounced Alphino in a political sense the entire time, and it's fantastic. Really shows the difference between a grown-ass man versus, you know, a 15-year-old. In terms of, you know, wit. And also, he is the head of all of the Temple Knights. So they're also showing that he did not get there just by being really good at his job. He's smart. All right, I'm sorry. Hey, Aki and Kebby. Welcome, welcome. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, welcome, Kebby. Nice to see you. Was dinner good? Nice. We are investigating Iceheart and the Heretics stealing crystals. You just missed Sir Aymeric. Coming in all awesome like he is. Is it in here? I forget the exact spot the sucker's in. There he is. Oh yeah, Shiva. I'm sorry that we don't know your own history's lore like the back of our hands in your super isolationist Orthodox church. Guess we're back to things that I actually know how to handle. Heck yeah. Let's go. Welcome back, Andrew. Thank you for the hydrate. Everybody get drinks, tea, coffee, soda, whatever you drink. Water. Wow, Alphino bashing. That's mean. We'll see. Yes, blue owl is a. No, we haven't seen each other at all. Nope. Around? Nah, we can't bother him again. Yes, I followed the person that you already thought was a heretic. And in fact, they're a heretic. Sure. Oop, oop. There we go. I wonder if they'll let me go up and around. Probably not. Oh, they might. Up and around. And I didn't make it. They all died. It's me trying to go up and around. Hello? There we go. Have a good night, Andrew. Let's go, Snowcloak. Snowcloak. Me too. Although I thought for sure that tank was going down because I wasn't prepared for it. I was very scared. This is why I don't heal. There. Hello? There it goes. Wow. Pull all of it. Pull all of it? Come on. Let me do the screams. I miss when this was hard. I have been the frozen. There goes my presence of mind. I didn't know that was a cone, but I'm glad I moved. Where are they? Woot! Three-player comms.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Shiva soon! I'm so excited. See, Alphino, this is what you do when you go to a cold climate. You change what you wear. So you don't freeze of frostbite. Get him, Aymeric. Get him. That's how he got there, my guy. That's how he became the commander of the Temple Knights. We shall see. You see that little hint, chat? You see it? It was very small. Most of the people in the third come from Ul'dah. Busted. But why, Alphino?
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader, not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new Emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Things. Conflict. What's this? Oh. I think if Ilberd wanted to really be sneaky, he would have taken off the uniform. Like, he looks real, I don't know, bright in his bright blue, surrounded by a bunch of green. Gonna real quick see about this Ramu thing. Ramu Extreme. At least get it off my quest log. Gotta love how it rains. Whoop. I will deal with actually clearing it later. It's hard to see in the rain, though. Okay. Couple buildings. Man, who knows? That will be much later, Yugiri. I have so many other things to level right now. Like, you know, White Mage. Oh no. Look at her go. She's just trying everything she can, didn't she? Uh-oh. Well, good luck, Hoary Boulder. She's great, Minfilia. She's amazing.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moenbryda is an accomplished Garlean scholar and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Don't be like that, Warrior of Light. She's great. I feel like our character just went, oh no, another scholar. With that kind of expression.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Garlean to assist us. I bid Moenbryda join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
They're so cute.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Shiva first.
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing Aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the Heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have wide aura sight at their disposal.
Thanks, Moenbryda.
I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Slightly better than a coin flip.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moenbryda's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
I don't know, that sounds a lot like you're sending me to my death. That sounds an awful lot like a death flag. Oh, okay. Trust me, person I just met. Uh-huh. Yes, I'll get to do Shiva today. I was worried that I would run out of time. Although I might still, depending on how long this takes. Listen, listen. I have to renounce the name of Ice if I don't just doggedly go after wanting to fight Shiva. Let's go, other DPS. You got this. Yeah.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
You're right, Yazael.
Gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Man, she's right though. We're just kind of following orders. We're not thinking about the morality of our actions. Or the consequences of our actions. Let's go. Thank you. Hey, I didn't kill you.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
I know, you're right.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause. You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you. Following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth.
Yeah.
Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift. Think.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Gee, thanks, Moenbryda. I do not have a concussion. I do not have a concussion. I do judge him a little bit. He's a little weird in Realm Reborn. They try and pretend this doesn't exist, but it totally does. He is a Warrior of Light fangirl. And has been even before we met him. I'm sorry, Harshafont. Mm-hmm.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Nautalon.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We, too, have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Aymeric, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgardsormr could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am. Now, why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Aymeric. I shall make a point to remember them.
Quit being a snot.
I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the Heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Aymeric, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Played you like a fiddle, Alphino. Alrighty. I went a little long today, but now is the time for the end of the stream. We will pick this up next time. Now that Shiva's been taken care of, we can start focusing on the Ul'dah problem. That continues to be a problem. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.